guys, another Wednesday. Amazing price action as well. We had a quite a nice bounce, and right now let's see what we're gonna do at the resistance on it. I have some things to go by, and even I found some alts to look at it. Students asked me as well to do some stuff, and yeah, let's go by and see what we're gonna do later on in the week. So let's move this and let's have a look at the price action. Like I said yesterday, monthly and weekly, that's, yeah, we are really getting into the monthly level, the lower of the swing, previous one. So we are right now rejecting it. It's not really rejecting if we didn't close it yet, but so far we didn't go above it. So that's as well like one of the important levels that I'm watching it, and yeah, want to see breaking, gain it or flip it, whatever you want calling it. So that's one of it. Then on the weekly it's actually the same. It's the lower of the swing and lower of the range what we've been into it. So right now we are bearish backtesting it and see if we're gonna go higher or we're gonna go back for the pullback and then try it again. Right, that's a high time frame, and for me right now it's the 4-hour most important, just because locally we had a break of the structure, and just locally on a low time frame, nothing major yet so far. And the only thing what I want to go by right now are the levels, because it's been to the T. Right now we went to the 1 hour high of the swing, and right now we are rejecting, or we are going lower than the lower of the swing. So lower of the swing are not that much important anymore, but the high was quite important. We are literally failing that. We bounced back from it twice even, so I will assume some kind of cool off pullback on it. Definitely 288.5. Let's see how we're gonna hold that. If not, then we will go definitely lower. I have some levels set it up as well lower on the swing, or beginning of the swing of this area. I didn't do the 4-hour levels, just because daily was more important for me right now, because that's the lowest of the whole move to the downside, and if we're gonna lose the daily, then that's over. Right, so that's why I didn't pull the 4-hour, just because they are quite close to each other, and I wanted some more space just for any kind of bigger moves, wicks or closes below above. So that's why I want to see the daily, like I mentioned on this one, and this swing, that was your daily swing, that's your high, that's your low. And if we're gonna range in or out of above this level, then we might see a bigger bounce to the upside, and then the bulls carry on and we go higher to the 100k resistance. If we're not gonna go now in one go, that's still possible, that's still on the table till we're gonna break some bigger structure on the move. So yeah, that's why I'm looking at right now. So that's why I didn't even do anything in the mid range, just because I'm not interested in it any kind of pullback. I assume we're gonna go and take out the most of the liquidations what is over here, and that might be our bounce up swing. So yeah, that will be quite fun for the first time in ages, that we might have a really big long swing on it. So yeah, happy to see that. If not, then yeah, we will go lower. But so far we broke some stuff finally, show some balls finally as well, and yeah, happy days. Quite a push, quite a movement, but there is still some things to do and to work for. So yeah, those are the levels. Higher structural levels, I'm not gonna touch them yet. I'm not gonna redo them yet, just because we're gonna stay over here a little bit for longer, I assume, just because we had that move. And yeah, there is quite overheated as well, oscillators and indicators, so we might have some cool down movement. That's on the level structures. Then I want to go, there it is, the weekly level. Like I said, we're kind of is rejecting right now, lower of the swing. So that was as well my indication that that might be the highest point what we could go. We might have one more wick, choose to wick the rest of the liquidity and push us back. Let's see how that's gonna play. We just started, it's just the second day of this week that we have like a full day of trading. So a lot can happen yet. We might see some more structure forming or a little bit of sideways, might as well, who knows. Then we will go by the predictions what I have. So the first resistance area, we went a little bit higher on that one, still valid till we're not gonna go more to the 100k, and we will flip this into the support. This is kind of the three ways what I'm looking at. First thing first, we might go straight up to the 100k. It might. Let's see how that's gonna play out. I don't think so. It might happen. If they want to push it us higher, it's all fine. I don't care. I'm still gonna swing fail that and short that or long it on the support. It doesn't matter. But then the second part, just because we had this move, we could do the same structure. So we could do this sideways movement over here and then have another try to go higher and to break any 100k structure. That's gonna be possible. So then it's gonna be like a stepwise, right, information what we're gonna do. It might happen as well. Then the alt's gonna go crazy if we're gonna go a little bit sideways, and the dominance gonna fall down a little bit. So all good as well, all happy. Moonboy is gonna be happy as well about some coins. And another one, but I'm kind of facing it, that will work a little bit more just to farm a bit more liquidity on both ways. I'm looking at the green arrow a little more. If we're gonna start failing this, then eventually 88k, little bounce back from it, bearish back test, and then we have the whole move to the downside, and then that long, big ass long what we can play out from the bottom. And then we're gonna see, know that this is the bottom or not, if we're gonna have a higher low. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of facing it and looking at. Specific, those areas are my support. I'm not sure if this is gonna be the area that we're gonna bounce seriously from it to 100k. I don't know. There's a lot of liquidity over here, really a lot, quite thick. 100x and 50x's, but there's as well more to downside with some dead zones in between. Yes, I know, but those can be filled as well while we're gonna face it closer to the levels, so they can be filled still. Eventually to the upside, we took most of it. It's not much something really special and something to look for, to gain or to grab. I mean, yeah, that might be on the lower time frame, a little bit more in between, but so far we did the most of it. We took even a little bit more of the lower liquidity. So yeah, that's why I'm saying like we might go a little bit lower or sideways just to grind, because if we could do this sideways move, what's gonna happen, we gonna fill this whole area, and of course this one as well, and then one of those might play out to grab it and bounce from it, right? Because they need it over here as well, right? We did this move, what did we do? We farm liquidity, and then bounce. We filled the gap in between, and we had a big bounce from it. Yes, I know how that looked like, the drawing. So far this is kind of the way that I'm looking at it, and I guess I drew those ones without the fibs, but I'm really guessing that this is gonna be the pockets a little bit. Yeah, see, that's 2 fibs. So this is the 4 hours 2 fib might play out. So let's watch it. Let's see how that's gonna go. There's shitloads of liquidity to take from it. So in the way down, that will be really cool to see. Finally, a bigger structure formation on the higher time frame, and then we might skyrocket it. Or not, because there is still much more to do on the upside. as well. I didn't mention the all-time high and the rest of the resistance, but that doesn't matter because we are not there yet. We are right now in the middle of it, and we are facing and fighting the resistance, but we are right now in it so far. So let's see how this is gonna play in next 2 days, if we're gonna have the bounce up. So yes, then all fine, then we're gonna short 100k. If not, then let's see if we're gonna have some range structure. I don't mind to play this as well. I like to do long and short ranges. They're easy. And yeah, money makers. And if you're gonna have a bigger swings, then awesome as well, because that one's gonna take you this. If we will go to 80k, then that one will teleport us to 100. Definitely that bounce from it, just because the liquidity over here. And then I mean, I'm not seeing this breaking it yet to the lower side. I really would like to see the price action over here, how that's gonna behave. If so, then yeah, it is what it is. There is still some more to grab on below. It's not showing over here, but on the coin glass we saw that on this around 65 and 60k, it's building quite a lot of liquidity over here. So everything is possible still. So far we are in the middle of the whole high time frame swing. So that's what I'm saying. Always 3 ways that I'm looking at, and I hope the green one will play out. If not, then the purple is really good as well. And if not, then the yellow. I mean, it's always 3 ways of how we can play this, right? So watch the lower time frame price action, how that looks like. And so far we broke it locally, low time, right? We broke the low of it, and right now what we're gonna do, backtest the swing, and we might fail that then, right? We're gonna have something like this. Just because this was a New York Open, I mean, quite significant liquidity grab as well, right? A wick up. If not, then yeah, go sideways and then go higher. Might be as well possible, but like you see, we built quite a lot of 50x's below us that we can grab and bounce from it. All possible to go lower without doing so much damage to the lower downside, and still we can go even from here or from 80k or from lower 75 or yeah, 75 was right, 75, no sorry, 78k. We still can bounce from all of those levels below. But yeah, so far locally we are breaking some things. Majorly I want to see rejecting of the 94, and then you have a continuation to the downside. If so not, then higher it is. Nothing else to say about that. I mean, we've been doing this for like already a week or 2, I guess, something like this. So yeah, but then like I mentioned yesterday, I don't really like those big ass move and candles just because they are pain in the ass. Why? For value gaps, way too much and way too many of them in any kind of moves. Then you need to bark them or whatever, then come back, fill them up, and I mean, it's price action on those ones is, I mean, in my opinion, horrible. I don't like it. I just like flat price action, nice structure wise, without any gaps or whatever. To me, the gaps are pain in the ass, and they don't need to play out. Of course, we still can go higher and leave them behind, all possible. But it is what it is, and we still can do something like this even, right? We can BART it and come back to it. It's all possible, right? If we grind this, liquidity, grain it, and do it. All possible. Especially right now with the volatility on it and the hopium, and people are jumping the gun. So yeah, I guess that's a little bit all on the Bitcoin so far. And like I said, I'm facing the green way. I would like to see that one. If we're gonna fail the major move, then that's gonna be a failure. Come back, backtest it, and then just grind it to the downside, or just fail in one go, whatever, or sideways. I mean, yes, it is possible to push it up, but that's gonna be a little bit like way too manipulated. Not really manipulated, but pushed with the algorithm. Why? We are way overheated. and that's not only on 4 hour, but I guess it was on the daily as well. Let me reload. Yeah, almost. And on the daily, and that's only today, we had one big green candle bar on the high time frames, and the one lower one. So far, let's see if we're gonna continue or we're gonna fail it. Today, I think after today we might see more clearly which way it's gonna be. If we're gonna close this daily, then we will see any failure on the daily. Strength, it's already like quite high. Let's see if we're gonna go higher even. The only over the 71 we've been was this area on the daily, so we are coming quite close to it, and I'm assuming we're gonna have some pullback on that one, quite significant as well, like 4 hour as well. So yeah, it's facing quite nice right now, and the strength is there. We are below, yeah, we are starting to get below that trend line, or how you call it. So yeah, I would like to see any pullback, and literally I'm gonna fucking long the shit out of it when we're gonna come here and we're not gonna break any structure. But yeah, it is what it is so far. Trade the local price action, don't go too crazy, just because it's a little bit too volatile, and you never know, they can push it from nowhere as well, like they did over here or over here. There's gonna be some pain in this price action always if you don't pay attention on it, right? So that's Bitcoin. Let's have a look on some alts. Let me have a look. They start to hold. I'm looking at the trading lights. They try to hold the price action. They pulled everything from above, so there is virtually nothing anymore above us. They're stepping in. Well, let's see. We might go higher on it. If not, then it is what it is. So far, I'm not sure if you're gonna see this. Yes, you do. Cool. So yeah, they pulled it. They're stepping in below. They might hold it. Like I said, we might go higher, right? They want to push the price higher. They're gonna step in, and let's see if we're gonna create something like this. And then after they're gonna move it the bits over here. You see that so many times happening already. So yeah. But yeah, so far, let's see. It's not really big on the bits. 500. Okay, yeah. So 1k split, because we had 1k over here and that one's got hit. They didn't pull it, so it been hit. So maybe they split that one already over here. And then I was mentioning the the 81k 600 bits. So quite heavy as well on that one. And then the lowest one was 500 on 68.5. Yeah, there is not much below us after the 88k. So yeah, let's see how they're gonna play this, if they're gonna step in front of it. Just because we had this significant move over here, we took out quite a lot of liquidity with the wick on the New York Open. We might have some continuation. Let's keep in mind that we can play on many ways this. And like I said, it's just the second day that the market is open, so a lot can happen still. Let me have a look, because I got a notification. Cool. Okay. Were they open? I didn't know. Sorry. I thought the Monday was a holiday day as well at US, because it was over here. So that's why I thought that they've been open or closed on Monday. Okay. Then they've been open normally this week. I'm sorry for that. Okay, cool. Injective. Yeah, this is my 4-hour resistance. Didn't quite reach it yet, so it's a small mover as well. It climbs more than it have bigger moves, but it is what it is. It's still good. It's holding the bits. I'm quite in good position on that one. We backtest this level. That's fine. So yeah, daily. It holds daily right now. Still, I'm really thinking that we will go to $10 and then see any kind of pullback, maybe a little bit lower to the Q2 and bounce back from it. But this is the major resistance on that one, and I guess yeah, we took most of it already. It's a small dead zone in between, but still they can push it through. So yeah, still a little bit behind on the rest of the market, but it's all good. Nice push, nice moves, and nice clear as well. I like that one. I think we might do something like this even, and then have a continuation. Yeah, April Q2. We backtest that one. Yeah, that might be Q2. Might be your floor if we're gonna go and do the higher high. Yep, I'm wondering what that's gonna do. I hope we're not gonna do this kind of move, but we did it already 2 times on ENG. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna keep in mind eye on that one because I'm quite heavy on it as well. Then hype as well, quite heavy, long on that one. Had a nice short over here, played very well. And right now I just want to see a little bit more breakdown of the local price action. Failure of the weekly. Oh, that's one. It's trading below the daily even. Interesting. Yeah, failure of the weekly. Come back. Bearish backtest this, and we might go to $60 to bounce back from it maybe. If so not, then still 11 bucks can be still on the table, just because there is shit loads to take from it. It's a quite nice thick pocket to grab. So yeah, it will be nice to have a reload of the long. Quite heavy. Put my house on it or something, I don't know, car, whatever. All good. Yeah, this structure was quite heavy. We are rejecting from it, and it's been the low of it. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's the low of the daily. So yeah, daily it's quite overheated as well on that one. So I don't mind. Even Q2 will be fine to bounce from it. So yeah, this is gonna be really juicy. Juicy move on hype. Sweet. That one did really good. Surprise, actually. I'm not really surprised, but I'm happy for it because quite a lot of my students are in it and on it. So yeah, really nice. The pocket where I was looking at it, that I'm gonna reject it, but so far, yeah, we might even front run it a little bit. I mean, after this move, yeah, it's all good. Even that. Most of them, they took already the TPs on it, so that's good. And then come back and maybe 2.4. Nice bounce back from it, or yeah, daily didn't been even retested. Weekly kind of ish. Yeah. So yeah, small pullback and then carry on, I guess. Go for it. Go for it. And then I want to see the 4.1 yearly. Small bounce back from it, March, and then carry on. I guess something like this will be really proper. Will be really nice for it to go and do some goods on it. Solana. Oh, that's surprising. That's a nice one. nice hold of daily. That's a nice retest. Let's hope it's gonna hold it. Then definitely 168. It's on the table. One of those levels. They're quite literally below each other. So quite a resistant pocket. We gained that one already. So this is already flipped. Definitely. And now we just want to hold the daily. We for now it's really overheated, but Solana can push through it even then. Gained this 179, then game on for it, I guess. There's not much that's gonna hold us back, and I don't think that nothing's gonna hold back Solana anymore. That's what's gonna skyrocket. Maybe not this cycle, definitely the next one. Nice recovery as well from it. Q2, September, and now Q3, Q4. Nice. Really nice. Kind of ish played out. Resistance came in again into it. Yeah, AVAX is struggling lately. It was so good. They lost the magic, I guess. But it's quite recovering. They still didn't do the higher high. That would be really good to do it, because right now that failure that will bring you to 77 might bring you that failure, because with this been or tested. Yeah, failed that. Then there's not gonna be much to hold. The only that's gonna hold you is 14. Yeah, that sucks that they didn't do a higher high on it, but still possible. What's the liquidity on it? Yeah, quite juicy pockets. Yeah, that sucks. It was really good move. After that, they failed it. Yeah, all of this been tested, and we are right now going for the daily again. See if you're gonna hold the daily. If you're gonna hold the daily, then yes, that November we might play that out, and we're gonna create higher high, and we might fail that. I don't care, but I would like to say set a new higher high on that one for any kind of bigger move or continuation. It sucks on AVAX. It was such a good mover, but yeah. Tia, our lovely Tia. Oh boy. Why do you text me? Okay, anyway. Nice push on Tia. Finally, it's doing something. Gain. Test on the weekly. No, that was a quite nice push as well. Nice. Daily, yeah, fail daily. Then we might come back lower to the 2.6. That might be a nice bounce back from it. If not, then still 2.3, or even, yeah, that's been back tested. Yes, it did. Everything's been a little bit tested, so it's quite tricky on Tia. But lose this, hopefully not go lower than the previous weekly. But yeah, we still can grab this and bounce back from it. It's structure been broken, so yeah, it's a nice higher high. We had a 4-hour close daily as well, quite significant, so really good. Come back, and yeah, I would suggest in daily wise to not go lower than this, 4-hour maybe not this. Something between 2.4, 2.6, hold this structure, then you are golden on TIA, and that might finally do some goods. And then you go to 3.5, next resistance, and we can play that later on. But yeah, it still have some fuel to go higher on a daily, that's fine. Finally, I really would like to see some bigger gains on TIA. Nice. Oh, that price section was really cool. I short this. I had long from here. TP everything. Yeah. Nice moves. This was quite... One of my students was panicking going over here. Those moves were horrendous. But nice. Still, resistance above us. And the previous weekly open, it's a quite nice support to hold it. If not, then 1.4 would be nice hold of level. Yeah. Previous swing, nice. Nice. But it didn't do higher high, so that's a little bit pain in the ass with it. Right now we are ranging it. What I would like to see is bounce back from the daily, gain the weekly as well, and try to go for the Q2. Grab that liquidity, go higher, make that higher high significant, and then we might have a continuation. If not, then this might turn out in a little bit bigger range, and then they might go. Do you hear the music? Bro, don't tell me you hear the music. You shouldn't hear that. Yeah, desktop audio is off. It's Polish, yeah. But do you hear it, Ruby? Fuck off. Okay, I'm gonna... I thought I set it up like you couldn't hear it, but okay, anyway. Then you have some nice music on the background, fuck it. For the first time ever. So yeah, this might even go in the range. If not, gain Q2 and do that higher high. You need that for a continuation. I need to rewatch the recording then. Because that's gonna be fun if you can hear all of the music. Anyway. So yeah, that's all I guess from me. How's Ada doing? Yeah, okay. Oh, look at that. Wake up. Jesus. Okay, finally. Does it mean anything? Nope. We been there? Yes. Let's see. It's gonna be fucking hilarious if this is gonna fail and gonna do another low low. Oh my god. That's gonna be funny. Oh shit, how's this doing actually? What did I scribble over here? Oh. Okay. It does. It does the thing. Yesterday, 100% move. Nice. What do we need to do now? Fill the whole fucking body. Come back to 0.09. Awesome. I love those kind of aggressive moves. Jesus. Oh boy. This is what it is. Griffins. Oh my god. I need to stop putting any pictures on the charts. Yeah. Local, you gained it. And you failed that. But that's a quite heavy. Yeah, we need on Griffin, you need to hold Q2. That's what you need to. Then you have the flip. Yeah. You need to have this. The rest is history. Okay. Well, go. Why do you call me? Give me a second. I need to do some things because people are start calling. Business later, pleasure now. Okay. Okay, now just leave me alone. Okay, anyway, Jeff. Are you still with us, Jeff? Yeah, you are. Okay, you want MicroStrategy, right? Any preference? Yeah, that's what I thought. Just gonna mark something for my own sake. Highest body closed, monthly. Okay, let's keep it on the weekly then. Highest body close. So you had a significant structure break, but this was your... Let me have a look. Did we broke it? Fucking sneaky close. Yeah. Okay, freaking sneaky close, but you gained it. And so you have a higher high right now, so that's a good one on the daily. That's really what you want to see. The next one is, of course, over here. Hello, pivot first class. I know you asked firewoods, but okay. This is your high, what you aiming for. You gain your previous swing, that's good. You hold the floor, and any kind of break from it to the on a 4 hour, still holding it. Hold this, you have a continuation to gain the 396. Yeah, it's still good. It's still there is some fuel in it. We still have some room to run. So you broke this structure, so that's good. So there is a continuation on it, and yeah, that's the only thing what you want to see right now. Go higher. That's the 396. If so not, then this might be your support. If not, you break this, then it's nothing. I mean, nothing lost, but just because this is your ground level that you want to hold and have a continuation from it. Right? Just because technically this is your lower low right now because we close below that structure. So still good because you recover from it, so that's good. Even you broke it. But then, yeah, you have a continuation. That's all good. Now, I mean, I'm really, I don't know. I have a feeling that it might run up higher, and then you might see any pullback from it, and then continuation. So far, you golden still because you broke the whole structure, previous swing, previous structure, and the only high that is, it's only 396. So yeah, all good. Happy days. Take some profits. That's a really good area to take profits, and that's the next one. So yeah, if you are on it, I mean, I guess you are because you will not ask if you're not, but yeah, all good. That's a quite nice one actually. Recover. Tricky because they fake you out on the close, but yeah, it's a nice one. Even then, yeah, that's good. If you see any kind of strength in it more, if you see a continuation, then yeah, you could add to it. All good. But make sure you this was still is your resistance a little bit till you're gonna go higher and flip it. So yeah, still good position. That's a nice one. I like that. I didn't look at that one for ages, man. But they like to do that. Like they did it as well here. The close of it was barely holding it, and they continue. Yeah, nice. Really good one. Keep me updated about it. Gain this. This is gonna be horrendous. Gain this. Come back. Because this is you support, right? You're gonna flip it as support. So imagine that you're gonna do this. Right? Then the only thing what's gonna hold you, it's this. I'm gonna do an all-time high on it. Right? But you need to gain 396, so make a higher. Come back to the support. There's gonna be a support. It's gonna be flip. This gonna be the lower price section of it, and then you're gonna face the higher time frame of the higher time frame swings. So weekly and the monthly swings over here. Good, nice. I like it. I like it. But still, there's no sign of it, but it might cool off a little bit or push it through. You never know of them, right? Link. I had it somewhere over here, I guess, or not. I don't remember anymore. Link, yeah. It's been oh yeah, fucking hell, it's been a while. Okay, let me delete some shit. We don't need that anymore. Right, it's been a while for me on Link, so let me just this you high, this you monthly close, weekly. Okay, this is the weekly high, that's fine. Daily, low, 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 low. Ooh. Yeah. See, that's a little bit tricky on Link, just because Link is right now at the resistance on a daily. And we still didn't gain the daily previous swing. So there is still room to run, right? It's still possible to go higher. It's all possible. But we start to see a quite a failure as well on, I mean, not a failure, but cool off on the oscillators. Technically, awesome. It will be awesome if you have one more push, close it, and then fail it, right? That would be awesome because then you're gonna gain the whole previous structure on it. If not, because this is your flip, right? This was your flip. Then you really want to see grind and do it again. That's what you want to see. It fits actually as well with the higher time frame of the 150 axis. So yeah, that's what you want to see on Link. It's tricky just because we didn't gain it yet. That's even the 4-hour swing, right? And the daily. So it would be really awesome if you gain this, close above it, and then have a pullback. If not, then you will grind down, grab the liquidity. You can go even lower, and then you have maybe a continuation. But if not, then you will look for some range price action. Yeah, that sucks that Link didn't do that. Unfortunately. It is what it is. You still have some quite bounce from the liquidity and stuff below, but it's not everything's not lost because the loss is only locally on a low time frame as well. Locally, the major loss we didn't had it yet on 4 hour, so the next one's gonna be your major loss if you're gonna create something like this, right? So yeah, so far you still can push through. Who knows? Orca, hello. It's been a while. Look what the cat dragged in. Where did you been, mate? You been swimming around? Yeah. What's with the name? Pivot First Class. Dave. Kiwi. Oh, a lot of new people I see around. Nick, 13. Juice. Witter. Waiter. I pronounce it. Kelly. Kelly's in the house. Yeah, what's this shit doing? So, boy, oh boy, Moon Boys. Trying to gain. Oh. Render. Finally, boy. Finally. Barely. Barely. But still. There's some room to run. Nice, man. I like it. Nice to hear, Oka. Nice to have you back as well. Oh, you sent me. Oh boy, you can imagine how many DMs I have in my DMs. Okay, I came back to like 85 DMs in my Discord. Got smashed. Okay. Anything else, guys, that you want to see? What's Farty doing? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Jesus, this Oslet. Freaking hell. Ondo. Yeah, I will have a look on Ondo. Boy, oh boy. Guy's nice. That's a nice round bottom. Form pattern. Any preference in exchange, Dave? Dave. I've been here. Okay, we close daily above this structure. That's good, perfect. Barely close above. I guess it's, yeah, maybe on the exchange different, but that's good. Nice. Now we carry on. Backtested. We still some little bit of gap on and below that, but there is some continuation on it. That's fine. 4 hour. Nice back test of it, and yeah, it's still facing it that it want to go higher. Good. Yeah, you're facing it right now. Failure 3 times, come back, back test. We might do another swing to it, or we might fail it. If so, if you're gonna fail it, then back test it, back test it. Would be nice if you're gonna hold this 0.8, going lower. And I mean, going lower than that, that means you have a fair value gap, so you're gonna teleport to 0.73. Yeah. You did a significant higher high from this structure, not really from the previous one. That's all still good. Yeah, so you still can have some continuation into it. Yeah, grab all of it. All of the coins have that fucking pocket of liquidity. So yeah. Oh yeah, quite good. And even now you can go even higher. Going down, gains 0.95. You're gonna fucking teleport to 1.19, because there is not much that you're gonna hold you in between, right? Because no, see, there is not much in fair value gap in between two even. So yeah, gain 0.95, and you go to $1. But this is quite an area to take profit right now, I'm telling you. And oh boy, yeah, you might even go higher on the daily. Nice. That's a nice mover. Yeah, good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Hope you are nice on nice in a trade on it. Yeah, this can go. Yeah, those levels. This is what you need to watch for. Not much to say about it. It's doing good. Is this not that? Oh yeah, it's going for. How's Cookie doing? Oof. Boy, that sucks. Really, that fucking sucks on the 4 hour. That we didn't fucking do a higher high on it. We didn't gain the structure. We bearish backtested perfectly even. Huh. To the T. Yeah, that sucks. What's Betty doing? Nice pullback. Buyback actually. So we might even try to go higher. 1 hour can go even for it. Yeah. Nice. Okay, okay. Anything else, guys, that you want to go by? Like I said, this is still the prediction and the structure that I want to see forming and going for. We might go to 100k right now as well, and then we're gonna have a bigger rejection from it. All possible. It's all possible. How does the daily look like? Yeah, if we gain this 98.3, then go close, come back. Yeah. All-time high, baby. So yeah, guys, I hope that's clear. What's the bot doing? Yeah, 1 hour. Have some room to run it up higher. Oh, we just received the. We just received the. How you call it? Not rejection, but yeah, bounce back or whatever. I lost the name of it. Nice. Finally seeing some incoming money flow. Change on it daily. That's really good. Solana, BCUSD. If. Oh yeah, by the way, how is that meme going? So far on the daily, yeah, bearish backtest the previous structure. Gain that, then I want to see going for the 2K. I don't think we're gonna fail it. There is still some room to run and to go for. Barely. Double top. This structure, yeah, might be. Yeah, it's a tricky one on that one. It's doing the same fucking structure over and over and over and over again. This is becoming fucking horrendous already. If we're gonna do this again, yeah, I don't think that's gonna survive anything and lost all of the fucking respect from everyone. Not that it had, but this is what it is. Okay. All right, guys. Anything else you want me to go by? Any alts? Any indicators, maybe? I don't know. Let's have a look on 1 minute. Significant loss of the structure. Yeah, the only thing what you're doing right now on a lower, really lower time frame, it's just bearish backtest the previous swing. And this is your swing. You need to close anything above this on 1 minute. You lost it. This is your floor. So, I mean, the only thing what you can do right now is this or gain it and you have a continuation. So far, this is even your resistance area. Oh, yeah. Sand. Boy. Oh, sand. Welcome to 2016, whenever it has been launched. I don't remember. Was it 2000? Yeah, 2000 that was. 2020. Fucking hell. It's been a while. I was looking at it. Yeah, like I always say on the higher time frame, if you have this kind of move, right? And then you create the new high from the whole structure, previous structure. It's a quite significant strength into it. But fucking hell, it hold barely. Yeah, no worries, Jeff. All good, fine. Have fun, enjoy, and see you soon. This is your daily close. Oh boy, and it. See you later, man. And we hold it. Okay, now for the continuation, it is and it will go higher just because we had this big ass move. So it show you the strength. Now what you need to do, and that's daily basis, it's, I mean, this is your next level. Of course, this is your next level. And gain this 0.36. then you're gonna fucking teleport to 0.66 cents. Yeah, but this is really your floor. Just because you wicked into it, yeah, this is your lower low, so you barely holding it. But yeah, that's still good. You have a continuation. You're going higher. You gain the lower range, sort of speaking of it, but you didn't gain the higher high. So far, what you want to see is that this gonna be your floor. So by that means you might even go in the range a little bit and then break out from it, right? That's what you want to see on it, and then you have a continuation on it. Yeah, high time frame did show you the strength, right? This move what you had, but that's in December. Yeah, in January as well a little bit. So yeah, you need to go for it right now. Fail any kind of lower structure on this one, then that shit is going to the fucking list price. And it's been quite grindy as well to the downside a little bit. But I'm not sure if you're gonna go that high, even in this cycle or whatever, but definitely you might have a chance to go to $1, definitely. And then from there you're gonna have a change of the whole structure, and you might face 2, 3, or even go 2.6 bearish back as the previous structure. That might be awesome. Juice. Awesome. See you later. My hero. Yeah, that's why I will look for it right now. Make sure if you're gonna have any kind of pullback that you hold the floor 0.24, and then you have a continuation. Fail that, it's not much that you're gonna hold, because you test the whole swings, test all of the levels. Yeah, man, that's the only thing which you want to see. The best part of it will be if you're gonna have a range in it, and then you're gonna break out from it to the upside, grab all of the liquidity, and then you might even, I will not be surprised if this wicked into it and then go like that, right? Just to have the fuel to go higher, because there still is some more to pick up from it. So that's why I want to see gain of 0.31, and from there you can go higher to 36. If you gain 36, then I will not worry about this structure, just because it was a range structure and it's been tested as well fully already from the swings up, and then just try to teleport to 0.66. But guys, remember as well, on all of the coins right now, even if it's 4-hour daily, take some profit. It's a really good area to take profits right now. So yeah. Oh yeah, my I have no clue what it is, but well, I don't remember that maybe as well. Fuck me. You're welcome, mate. So of this jam. This meme coin, you mean? Yeah, nice one. Nice move. Finally, some decent leverage on it as well. Boy, you found your balls. You big boy pants. Yeah. Like I said, I really don't like fucking this kind of aggressive moves, just because most of the times they struggle with holding any structure, because they're yeah, quite big pullback on it. 4 hour. Let's see, 4 hour close above it. Yeah, they did. Yeah, so 4 hour close, it was good. Yeah, we had the close above it, so that's fine. We took the liquidity. There is not much below us on 4 hour, and that's a little bit, yeah, just because of this aggressive move. So if you're gonna fail any kind of structure of it, you might even backtest it. Then you're gonna teleport to this is 0.01. Yeah, 0.01. Grab the liquidity and you might go higher. But the daily, yeah, I'm a little bit worried about it, because that one, if you're gonna have any pullback, then that one go lower. So you're gonna have only liquidity grab, and I'm not sure if that's even gonna recover from it or not. Just because the whole way how it's wait, fuck this. Yeah, so you want, okay, this is optimal, or to have also floor, but the best way it's gonna be that this will be your floor. You're not gonna fail 0.01, right? So then any kind of bounce from it might work as go higher on it. You gain that structure, but then the next one is this, right? Let me zoom in on the wick body. Yeah, that's your next high, and that's the only thing what you need to do. You will go from high to high, so that means this. Fucking hell. This is the next one. You need to go by the whole chart and mark them up, because this structure has been horrendous going to the downside. And those are the levels what you go by. You know, you're gonna revisit them. You're gonna have any kind of reaction from them, like something like this. Go by, right? You're gonna build the same structure, but then to the upside as you did over here. But now what you need to worry about, not really worry, but you need to look out for is locally any bounce from 0.1, that's fine, just because you have a value gap. If you're gonna fail any kind of structure over here right now, what you're doing technically already, yeah, you might go lower. If not, regain that. That's gonna be strong. Regain that, and then you have a continuation, right? Just because this is your previous swing structure to the downside. So yeah, there are two ways how this can be played. I'm not. I don't think this is gonna go in a sideways range, because the structure wise right now looks a little bit off for it, but yeah, something like this. Yeah, that's why I will look for it. How does the day look like? Close the daily above this structure, it might save you for going higher, because there is still room to run, right? And you close in your mid section right over here, you still might have a chance to go higher, fill the wick or whatever, and then gain your previous structure on the daily. Yeah, so this is your high, this is your low, this is your mid price action, what you want to see. Yeah, but it's a weird one. What is it, if you can tell me? And then I'm not guaranteeing you that how high it will go, just because the whole, from beginning of it, the only thing what they did is went, oh, it's a meme coin, okay. Yeah, no, okay, never mind then. If it's main coin, focus on this price action and go step by step. And technically it creates it to you as well, like nice opportunities to take profits and know where it might go if game one go to another, right? This is like step ladder, just because it created to the downside. So yeah, we will need to revisit those levels, and you will see any reaction from them, just because it's been the high, the low, the high, the low, and so going on. Easy as that. Me, because I shit, but they create quite nice structure to trade from and to see any kind of gains and yeah, possibilities to go higher or lower, depends on the move. But yeah, so far, yeah, it's still going. See how this day will close. It will be nice if it close above this, because then it's going, yeah, then definitely you go to 0.03, all good. If so not, see if the mid holds. If not, then yeah, you will have a pullback, go to 0.1, and then you might see any bounce from it. But I mean, so far it's a quite decent move, right? And if you are in it from the low, then yeah, it's a good area to take profits. Definitely. So yeah. Good, 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 good. How is our Bitty doing? Yeah, we might see a push up. Go higher, 98. Then maybe a failure or whatever. Still possible. We didn't lose the structure on 1 hour. So if you lose this, right, 92.6, but I said as well in the Discord chat, you might go lower. Hold this. Up it is. Yeah, not much go by. So yeah. Anything else, guys, that you want to go by? And for now, I'm gonna stop my recording for YouTube. Thank you very much. See you on the flip side. And I guess the next stream is gonna be on Sunday. See you then. We're gonna see how the weekly is gonna close later